sight yet.
She'll be here by now.
Don't worry about it. Since when has that stage ever been on time?
Here she comes.
Yes, ma'am. Step right this way.
As head of the Virginia City Civic and Cultural Improvement League, I consider it a great honor to welcome one of America's greatest actresses to our fair city, the one and only Lotta Crabtree.
I'm Bonnie Vernon.
Won't you save some of that speech for me? It sounds very flattering. I'm Lotta Crabtree.
I'd take the moose head out of the parlor to make room for that.
Thank you. Now, may I present my company? Mr. McDonald, my manager, Mr. Stanhope, my leading man, and Miss Vernon, who plays practically everything else.
Hold it! As head of the Virginia City Civic and Cultural Improvement League, I consider it a great honor to welcome one of America's greatest actresses to our fair city, the one and only Lotta Crabtree.
Reception. When I played Virginia City as a little girl, reception committees didn't arrive with speeches. They carried guns.
Ma'am, things have changed a lot in the last 15 years. And there's not a safer place in this entire country than Virginia City.
Are we ever going to get to the hotel?
Thank you again for meeting us, and I hope you'll all come down to San Francisco and see our show. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Miss Crabtree. We got something here that we thought maybe you might like.
Oh, it brings back so many memories. Oh, thank you for saving it all this time.
Oh, ma'am, don't thank me. I'm Hoss Cartwright, ma'am. It was my pa that saved it, old Ben Cartwright.
Mr. Cartwright. Oh, Mr. Cartwright, I didn't recognize you with your gray hair.
Oh, well, my hair wasn't quite as gray back then.
Oh, Mr. Cartwright, my mother and I will never forget how wonderful you were to us. She isn't with me, but, oh, I know she'd want me to do this. Oh, Mr. Cartwright.
Now, Lotta, this is my son, Joseph.
Hello, Joe.
Miss Crabtree. You've met Hoss.
Hoss.
Oh, and this is our ranch foreman, Mr. Kennedy. How do you do, Miss Crabtree?
Hello, Mr. Kennedy. You all have a lot to live up to.
Yeah. Miss Crabtree, we were just wondering if maybe you and your company couldn't put on a performance here in Virginia City for us before you went on to San Francisco. Paul says that every great artist that ever lived played the silver dollar here, even Edwin Booth.
Lou, when do we open in San Francisco?
You know the schedule as well as I do, Lotta. We open on Wednesday.
It'll only take a couple of days to get there. We've got plenty of time to do a special engagement in Virginia City!
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hey, looks good, I'm saying.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mr. Cartwright?
Oh, Lucy, how are you? Miss Crabtree?
Hello.
Bryce? I was wondering what was keeping you.
Well, to tell the truth, Lucy was sort of put out. She thought the party should have been held at our place.
Well, no point in being head of the Cultural League if it ain't going to do you no good.
Will you forgive me, Mrs. Howell? It's all my fault. Mr. Cartwright was such a good friend of my mother's. I thought the party should be held here at the Ponderosa.
Well, if it's a family matter, I suppose we shouldn't make a fuss.
Well, come in, enjoy yourselves.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you.
I'll let a cup of punch.
Oh, please, I've had more than enough.
Saying hello to all these folks is going to make you hoarse. You know, get hoarse before that performance.
Well, don't worry. Sometimes the audience leaves, but never my voice.
Paul, you want this?
Yes, thank you. Well, to you.
Doesn't Lotta look lovely this evening?
What's that elephant trying to do? Move in?
I think he's nice. He's not very handsome. He's kind of homey.
It's bad enough to be stuck here to play a performance in a saloon.
But I just can't tell you how delighted we are to have you here. Oh. Hoss, this is a special occasion. I'm going to break out some vintage wine.
Hey,
Oh,
great.
thank you.
You take over, Hoss?
You bet. Yes, sir. Hey, why don't we go over and sit down, huh?
I'd love to.
Must be terribly tired.
Well, one of the first things my mother taught me was that when people are interested in seeing you, you don't get tired. I was about so high when I first learned that.
Must have been terribly exciting, a child like that on the stage and the show.
Oh, yeah, it really was.
I'm not gonna put up with this. Take it easy, Ward. Pour yourself another drink. You don't have to sneak it this time. That's what you care about, not Lotta.
I don't need your smart remarks.
Stage was any place. Big rock or a flat piece of ground, all lit up by torches. Miners were just wonderful. Some of them hadn't seen a woman or a child for months. And they shouted and they cheered. And all that gold they worked so hard for meant nothing. They just showered the stage with it. But some of it was frightening and dangerous.
Miss Lotta, you certainly don't seem worried about being in Virginia City anymore.
Well, not with you here, Sheriff.
Thank you, ma'am. This is Steve Fallon, a friend of mine, the United States Marshal.
Miss Crabtree?
Hello, Marshal. Steve Fallon. I haven't been in this part of the country in a long time, but wasn't there a gunfighter with the same name?
Yes, there was. But he decided to use his guns where they do the most good on the side of the law.
Steve's been a marshal for a good many years. There's not a more honest, more respected marshal anywhere.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's all right, ma'am. Nobody can run away from his past.
Horses dance.
All right, ma'am, but it's going to be dangerous.
Keep your hands off her. You've been pawing her all night.
Ward, this is none of your concern.
Isn't it? Used to be. Or am I being replaced by this elephant? Now say goodnight to all the solid citizens and let's get out of here.
Ward, stop it. You're drunk.
Leave the lady alone.
How would you know a lady? All right.
Why don't you come outside before you bleed to death? Come on,
You're
let's go.
trying to get rid of me, Lotta. It won't be that easy.
When he gets drunk, he doesn't know what he's saying.
Somebody must have spiked that punch pretty good.
Oh, Ward did it. He's been drinking his way halfway across the country. I'm going to have to replace him the minute we get to San Francisco.
Oh, man, I wouldn't be too upset. Nobody else is.
Hoss, you're sweet. And thank you for not fighting back.
Hey, let me have some more of that coffee. We have some?
Did Hoss have his breakfast early?
No breakfast.
Hoss?
Yeah, Paul?
Come on, hurry it up. They're expecting you to Sodalda Creek to help out with the dam.
Paul, I'm afraid I ain't gonna be able to cut it today. I must eat some at that party last night. My old belly sure is upset.
Hop Sing look for new job. No like complaint.
That doesn't make sense. Hoss could eat nails and not complain.
From now on, Mr. Hoss cook his own nail. 真係啊，成日喺處同你煮飯、煮餐、煮嘢，冇法子。
I wonder what he's
食都唔
saying.
食得落。
Better if we don't know. If you want to calm him down.
Yeah, okay.
What did you eat?
It'd be sort of hard to pinpoint, Paul. I took a little bit of everything off that buffet.
You look terrible.
I do? I do? Yeah, I do.
Well, listen, you better get some rest. And then come down and apologize to Hop Sing, huh?
Yes, sir.
Bob?
What?
Yeah, I talked to him. He said he'd stay until after dinner.
Good.
Do me a favor. Will you get better? We can afford to lose you. We can't afford to lose Hop Sing.
Bonnie, you'll only be able to take about 3 steps in on your entrance because that's all the room we have.
All right, Lotta.
Anytime you're ready.
Sal, I'm afraid I've got bad news for you. Sheriff Pete Johnson is headed this way.
Even a rattlesnake has a decency to give warning. Now take 2 steps down before you say your next line.
Oh, Lotta, I'm gonna break my ankle.
Mr. Higgins, isn't there any way for you to give us more playing room up here?
That's all the stage there is. Look, I ain't sold a drink with all this rehearsing. If you don't like it...
All right, Bonnie, you'll just have to be a little more careful.
Well, may I move the chair over here?
Certainly. Now take your line.
What are we going to do?
Cora, tell me, do you think the sheriff knows anything?
Does he?
I hate to alarm you, Sal, but if he was a cat, I'd say he had a mouthful of canary feathers. You can see for yourself. Here comes the varmint now.
Ward! Ward! Well, where is he?
I don't know. Depends on how many bars there are between here and the hotel.
Well, go and find him. In a hurry.
Yes, Lotta.
That's all we ever do is sit around and wait for Ward. Hoss. Would you do us a favor?
Yes'm. Howdy, ma'am. What can I do for you, ma'am?
Will you play the sheriff till Ward gets back?
Oh, ma'am, I ain't much of an actor. I only been in one play, a little church play. I played an angel.
It's really very simple. We're just blocking moves.
Oh.
All right?
Yes.
Now, you go out there, and you come back in when Bonnie says, here comes the varmint now.
Here comes the varmint now. I got you, ma'am. Here comes the varmint now. Here comes the varmint.
All right, Bonnie.
I hate to alarm you, Sal, but if he was a cat, I'd say he had a mouthful of canary feathers. You can see...
I'm sorry, ma'am.
That's all right, Hoss. Your cue is, here comes the varmint now.
Oh, yeah. Here comes the varmint now.
I hate to alarm you, Sal, but if he was a cat, I'd say he had a mouthful of canary feathers. You can see for yourself. Here comes the varmint now. Here comes the varmint now. That's your cue, Hoss.
Oh, yeah. Sal, I didn't expect to find you laughing and living it up at the Pharaoh Saloon.
Hoss.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sal, I didn't expect to find you...
I'm Sal.
Oh, you're... Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Sal, I didn't expect to find you laughing and living it up at the Little Pharaoh Saloon.
Well, you know me, Sheriff. Nothing comes before business.
Not even a wounded man.
Sheriff, if I was to take care of every man who was wounded at the Little Pharaoh, I'd be kept mighty busy.
Sal, this is Ted Markham, the man you are in love with. A man who's wanted in every state west of the Rockies.
Bartender. Bonnie, you play the bartender.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Bartender, bring the sheriff a drink. We don't want people thinking he's telling all those wild stories sober. Hoss, take 3 steps to the table and sit down and face me.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll get your chair, Hobbs.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Oh, yeah. Ma'am, would you hold that? Thank you. It's no use pretending, Sal. Patch Eye the Indian spilled everything. Patch Eye the Indian. Soon as I finish this drink, I'm going up to your cabin where you have got him hidden and take Ted here with me.
Well, maybe you'll need company, Sheriff, so you can apologize for doubting a lady's word.
Sal, you are... Sal, you're beautiful.
Boss, when you say that line, get up and step over here.
Yes. Sal. Sal, you're beautiful. But remember, when I arrest Ted over there, you will be an accessory unless you want to make other arrangements.
Bravo! The worst performance in the history of the American theater.
Ward, that'll be enough.
Oh, that's right, ma'am. I know I ain't no actor, but thanks for letting me try. So long, Ted. You'll be much better.
How could I fail to be? And how do you like your new leading man, Lotta?
Ward, I'm warning you. Don't push it.
Whatever you do, wherever you're going, Jim along Rosie with me. Out in the sun or if it's snowing, Jim along Rosie with me. Jim along Rosie, Jim along Rosie, Jim along Rosie, Rosie do. Jim along Rosie, Jim along Rosie, and I'll Jim along with you. The rivers are dry in Louisiana, Jim along Rosie with me. But not as dry as your old Aunt Hannah, Jim along Rosie with me. Jim along Rosie, Jim along Rosie, Jim along Rosie, Jim right now. Jim along Rosie, Jim along Rosie, and I'll Jim along with thou. Make life sweet forever after, Jim along Rosie with me. Fill the world with love and laughter, Jim along Rosie with me. Oh, Jim along Rosie, Jim along Rosie, Jim along Rosie, toe the line. Jim along, Rosie, Jim along, Rosie, Jim along, and feel fine.
You've searched the whole cabin, Sheriff. Where else are you gonna look? The rat holes? That should be easy for you.
She's got him hit, all right. I read the end of the play.
You shut up.
Watch the ceiling. Blood's gonna drip in the attic.
Now, will you stop it? I haven't seen this thing. Let me see it.
You've won for now, but there's one place we forgot to search. The attic.
Wait! Ted Markham is up there, more dead than alive.
What'd I tell you? Huh?
Will you let them do it, please?
I'm gonna take Ted Markham anyway.
Here's the real
Oh, come on!
You snake! By tomorrow morning, we'll be safely across the border!
More! No, you wasn't great.
You told us enough times.
Wonder why they haven't taken their bows.
I asked Cam. He knows the whole show.
Well, I imagine it. Lotta's back there perfect so she can look extra special. Yay!
Ladies and gentlemen, there won't be any curtain call. Will the sheriff come backstage immediately, please?
We didn't rehearse that. I don't know what this is all about.
Let's go back and find out.
He's dead.
No.
Hey, you must have used up an awful lot of lead men on this show. These are real bullets in this gun.
But we open on Wednesday. In San Francisco, the billboards are up.
Ma'am, I already know about that. But what happened here tonight was just plain murder, and you cannot leave this town until we find out a lot more about it. Now you can go to jail, or you can stay at the hotel under guard.
Why me? I told you, the gun was lying in the prop trunk. Anyone could have come by and put real bullets in it.
Lotta, Roy was just trying to do his job.
Ma'am, you are the one who fired the gun, and there's plenty of us who know that you had good reason to dislike Stanhope.
I've disliked a lot of actors in my time, but I don't go around killing them. I'm sorry. How long will I have to stay here?
If you're telling the truth, it shouldn't be more than a couple of days.
I haven't got a couple of days.
I remember a little lesson that your mother taught you. Don't fight the audience. Win them.
Thank you, Ben. Sheriff, I'd like to go back to the hotel.
It's all right.
Oh, I think I'll see Lotta up to the hotel.
All right, I'll see you at home then.
Fine.
Would there be an armed deputy in my room, Sheriff?
No, ma'am. He'll be in the corridor just outside your door.
Roy.
Yeah.
Would it be all right if I saw Miss Lotta to her room?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Things will look better tomorrow, ma'am. Wait and see.
Good night, Hoss. Thank you.
Good night, ma'am.
Hoss? Could you come here a minute?
Yes, ma'am. Hey, wow. I'll get the sheriff.
No.
Ma'am, you don't think Roy Coffey had anything to do with this? This ain't his method of gathering evidence.
Nobody tore this room apart for evidence.
Why else would anybody want to do a thing like this to you?
Because baby Lotta, darling of the mining camps, was a huge success.
Oh, yeah, but what's that got to do with all this?
Everything. Hoss, when I made my last tour as a child, Mother and I arrived here with $18,000 in gold. Virginia City was the roughest place in the country. Mother was afraid we wouldn't even get out of here alive with the money.
She didn't lose it.
No. The morning we left, our stage was held up, and they ripped apart our luggage and our clothes. Except they didn't take one trunk off the boot of the stage. If they had, they would have noticed how heavy it was, and they would have found the false compartment where Mother hid the gold.
Everybody knows that you got robbed out there. But at the same time, everybody knows they didn't find the gold, too, huh?
And they think Mother hid it in Virginia City.
Yeah. And they think you've come back here to get it.
Somebody thinks so. Whoever loaded that prop gun. So I'd be held here for murder. Until they found the gold.
Yeah. Well, now I know I gotta get the sheriff.
Well, Sheriff Coffey may be honest, but I don't trust Fallon. They'll work together and the whole town will know there's no gold, and then we'll never find out who loaded the gun.
We gotta have somebody to help. I wouldn't even know where to start. How about my pa? You trust him?
Yes.
Fine, I'll tell him. He'll know what to do. And don't you worry about nothing. I'll get Candy to stand guard out here with this deputy.
Hoss. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thought I was right about one thing. Whoever loaded that gun was after the gold. I'll try again.
Not if he finds out there ain't none.
Well, there will be, as soon as I see my friend in Carson City. Now, the inquest starts at 10 o'clock sharp. You boys ride in and be there early. Tell Lotta not to mention the gold, and not to lose hope.
Roy. Morning, boys. You're early, ain't you? The inquest don't start for a couple hours yet.
Well, we just thought we'd come in and see Miss Lotta. Maybe take her to breakfast.
Well, I think it's a good idea.
Thanks, I'll get her.
You wait here. I'll go in and see if she's up yet.
Roy? Could you come down here a minute?
Yeah.
These blanks, plus the saddlebags.
What's up?
Take a look at those.
Blanks. I had an idea you wouldn't be bright enough to get rid of them. You're under arrest, Mr. Cartwright, for murder. Now, I know I'm not going to be very popular around here. I have to prove that a member of one of the most important families in this state should be held for murder. But the verdict will be yours, not mine. I won't waste your time with a lot of details you already know. Now, here are sworn statements from Mr. McDonald, Miss Crabtree's manager, and from Mr. Higgins, owner of this establishment, the Silver Dollar. Now, Mr. Higgins has sworn that Hoss Cartwright Spent almost the entire afternoon before the shooting right here in this saloon. And Mr. McDonald has definitely identified the blanks found in Hoss Cartwright's saddlebags. You can take your time studying these. I'd like to call the first witness now, Joe Cartwright. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Mr. Cartwright, would you say that your brother was more than a little interested in Miss Crabtree?
Yeah, I think he likes her a lot.
Did your brother tell you that he was going into town to meet Miss Crabtree on the afternoon of the murder?
No, not exactly.
Were you with your brother that afternoon?
No, we were with him in the morning, but we went to work without him. He wasn't feeling well, had an upset stomach.
Mr. Cartwright, does your brother usually invent fake illnesses?
No, he does not.
But this was a special occasion. He had something really important on his mind. You had no way of knowing that he was going into town to meet Miss Crabtree to plan a murder, did you?
Oh, come on, that's ridiculous. He wanted to go in town and see a girl, and he was too embarrassed to tell us about it, that's all.
That's your conclusion, Mr. Cartwright. That's all, thank you.
Well, Mr. Stanhope was missing, and he was out drinking like he usually did. And Miss Crabtree asked Hoss Cartwright if he would help us out so that we could block out the moves on stage.
Well, would you tell us exactly what he did?
Well, he just played the sheriff in the saloon scene.
Was Hoss Cartwright out of sight for any length of time?
Well, yes, he was, but he was kind of eager, and Lotta told him to wait in the wings until he heard his cue.
And while he was waiting, could he have gotten to the prop trunk and exchanged the blanks for real bullets?
Well, I don't even think he knew the gun was there.
Well, your faith in Mr. Cartwright is very touching, Miss Vernon. But it doesn't account for the blanks found in his saddlebags. Thank you, Miss Vernon.
I did the best I could.
Now, Miss Crabtree, you were on intimate terms with Mr. Stanhope?
I was friendly with Mr. Stanhope at the beginning of our tour because I thought he was a nice young man. I then discovered he was vain, egotistical, and a drunk.
In other words, you got tired of him.
There was no relationship to get tired of.
Isn't it true, Miss Crabtree, that you were anxious to get rid of him, to have him out of the company?
I intended to fire him when we got to San Francisco.
But you found an easier way of doing it, didn't you? No more embarrassment. No more scenes. It wouldn't be very difficult, would it, Miss Crabtree, for an actress to convince a good, simple man like Hoss Cartwright to do the job for you?
I resent these innuendos about actresses. We don't twist men around our fingers to commit murder.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. You're just simple women, like ranchers' wives.
No, we're not like that either. An actress's job is something quite different. We don't get up at sunrise and we don't worry about the kids. We don't do the hundreds of chores like cooking, cleaning, and mending. But we do something else, and maybe it's more important. We ride in dusty coaches and we appear in flea bags in saloons like this, so that maybe the rancher and his wife can have a few minutes of laughter and tears, happiness. That's our sin, Mr. Fallon.
Oh, please, we've got to have it quiet. Now, this is not a performance, it's an inquest. Please be quiet.
Miss Crabtree, anyone who would doubt your ability as an actress would be a fool. Thank you, that's all. Gentlemen, forgetting that performance, I have no doubt as to what your verdict will be.
I certainly paid you back for all the wonderful things you've done for me. You had friends on the jury. How could they put Hoss in jail? They know he couldn't commit murder.
We ought to consider ourselves lucky that they thought Hoss was acting on his own, or else you'd be in jail right now, too.
Well, we have to do something, get lawyers.
We are going to do something. Gold coins. Not $18,000 worth, but enough of them, I think. All dated prior to the time that baby Lotta made her first appearance in Virginia City with her mother.
Well, they're brand new. Where did you get them?
In the storage vault at the Mint in Carson City. The manager's a friend of mine.
What are we going to do with them?
We're going to try to catch ourselves a killer. And it all depends on how good an actress you are.
You can watch me from outside.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Howell?
Yes, Miss Crabtree.
I was wondering if you'd do me the favor of changing some gold coins into paper money for me.
Well, how much, Miss Crabtree?
I only brought a few coins with me because gold is so difficult to carry, but I think that the total sum is around $18,000. There's nothing wrong with them, is there?
No. They're just very old and in mint condition. You've taken good care of these for a long time.
My mother kept them for me. Will you do me the favor?
Well, I'd like to, Miss Crabtree, but the bank doesn't have that kind of cash to spare. It'll take a couple of days at least.
See.
If you can wait, I'll contact you at the hotel.
I'll be there, Mr. Howell. Mr. Higgins.
Ah, Miss Crabtree. I have the receipts for the performance.
Wonderful.
There it is. $280.
Oh, you took in 4 times that much. The show was a sellout.
You're forgetting my expenses. It cost a lot of money to clean the stage and get the curtains up. I'm entitled to something for all the business I lost. That mess with you and Hoss Cartwright closed me down for 2 days.
I can't even pay my actors out of this.
Then next time, don't play my saloon. All you did was give the place a black eye.
Mr. Higgins, I'll need some extra money. Can you change these into bills for me?
1 minute you cry, and then you come up with these. You're pretty shrewd when it comes to money, aren't you?
Well, thank you, Mr. Higgins. Coming from you, I consider that a real compliment. Will you change them?
If you got any more of these, I'd like to have them. You're still staying at the hotel, aren't you?
Yes, I was requested to stay until after the trial. I even have a deputy watching to make sure I do. Thank you, Mr. Higgins. You're leaving?
Lotta. Well, Bonnie and I decided there wasn't any need to hang around Virginia City, and, well, besides, the people aren't being too friendly.
You're running out before the trial.
Well, they don't need us. We just thought that we'd go to San Francisco and wait till you got there.
You'll be there soon, and then they'll all apologize about all the terrible things they said about you.
Well, thank you for your great loyalty. I suppose you'll be wanting to be paid.
Well, we could certainly use some. I had to do a song and dance for the hotel to get our baggage out.
Here. I think that ought to cover it.
It's gold.
It's perfectly good, Lou. And there's a lot more where that came from. Enough to build a whole new company when I get to San Francisco.
Lotta, we had no idea you'd be so upset. If you really want us to stay, we'll...
Don't bother.
We'll see you back at the hotel. Mister, can I return these tickets?
How'd it go?
I've never been a great attraction.
All of them?
Mr. Howell will be only too happy to come up with the cash, only there'd be a few days delay. Mr. Higgins seemed more than interested. He'd be delighted to acquire any of the coins I'd like to sell him. And my troop suddenly decided to stay in Virginia City after I showed them the gold.
The rest shouldn't take too long. Whatever happens, don't be afraid.
I'm trying not to.
Gold in your purse. Dump it on the table.
Well, you've waited a long time for this, haven't you?
Where's the rest of it?
Now drop it. Drop the gun.
I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
That's why I wanted you along as a witness.
I was just...
Know exactly what you were doing. Deputy! Come in here. Get your gun out. Come on. Take him down to the sheriff's office. Now you better come along. The sheriff will want to hear all about this. Quickly. Come on, move. Good work. Figured you had to be the only one who'd know that Lotta's mother had not bought a bank draft with her $18,000 in gold.
You had to be the one who sent men to rob the stage.
And when they didn't find the gold there, you knew it was hidden somewhere in Virginia City, didn't you? Now, just leave it. The sheriff will want to see it right there. I also want to ask you a couple of questions about who loaded a certain gun that killed Stanhope. Move out.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now, Virginia City's favorite and one of America's truly great actresses will sing for you the song she couldn't sing the other night, Miss Lotta Crabtree.
Professor.
How can I leave you? How can I leave you? Leave you by this time tomorrow. Don't want to grieve you. Oh, how can I leave you? Parting is such sweet sorrow. How can I tell you how much I'll miss you by this time tomorrow? No need to tell you, you know as I do, parting is such sweet sorrow. Goodbye, goodbye. And if a tear should leave my eye, don't sigh, don't sigh. We have until tomorrow. How can I leave you? How can I leave you? Leave you by this time tomorrow. Don't want to grieve you, I don't want to leave you. Parting is such sweet sorrow. But then, how sweeter when we meet again. And then, how sweeter when we meet again.
You said you fixed the pump shaft on the windmill on the north section.
I did.
Well, I just went up there and it wasn't working. You could hear the cattle bawling for miles.
It was all right when we left it.
Well, it wasn't all right when I went up there.
Well, I dang sure didn't dream I went up there and fixed it.
Is the windmill working now?
Yeah, it's working now. I took care of it.
Lose any cattle?
No, but we could have.
Well, we didn't lose any. That's the important thing. Now, we got too much work to do to be bickering like this. That's what 14 hours in the saddle does for you. Joe, get yourself something to eat. We got a lot of riding to do.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, the way I've been figuring it, we all stand to lose strays in the breaks along the way.
If it's like every other roundup.
Right. So why don't we just save some time and manpower? And Steve, if you and your boys look after this break, and Luther, you look after this one, we'll take care of this one. And we'll drive all the stock to the gathering area here and then sort them out and get them ready for the drive.
Good idea.
Better get started as soon as we can, though.
Yeah, with the early winter forecast, the sooner we move them out, the better.
That Texas drought isn't going to hurt us any.
What about that $50 a head?
And not all profit.
No, not all profit.
Oh, what do you figure we'll clear? I mean, drovers, the cost of feed along the way.
Yeah, those ranchers along the way, they're going to know the price of beef. So that price of hay is going to be way up too. But even counting that, and the rail freight from Ogden to Chicago, I still figure we ought to clear at least $25 a head.
25.
Yeah, that's not bad, huh?
That'll be the best year I ever had.
I never had a good one before.
Well, you've worked for it. You've worked for it.
Oh, don't we always, Ben? Good or bad?
Good or bad.
All I know is I'd have gone under if you two hadn't signed my notes at the bank.
Let's just say we didn't want to lose you as a neighbor and risk getting somebody worse.
Oh.
Howdy, Joe.
You're back early.
He's talking about the best year we ever had, Joe.
What's the trouble?
Cattlemen's Association got a telegraph message from the Railroad Transportation Office in Ogden.
Yeah?
They can't ship our cattle. They have no cattle cars available.
What?
Oh, it can't be.
Can't be, but it is. Somebody's optioned every one of the cars. They can't ship the herds.
Well, we got to. Ain't none of us can win to feed our herds. We'd lose most of them. We even tried.
Who optioned the cars?
I don't know, but he got them all.
Then we'll all go broke.
Good news. Look, read it.
Saw this yesterday. That's why I'm here.
That man's gonna buy your cattle. That ought to put a smile on your face.
Maybe he's going to buy my cattle. I've been ranching around here most of my life, and I never yet had a stranger pour money in my hat and get me out of trouble.
Luther?
Well, huh? Yeah, we'll be late.
Come on in, folks. Come on in. Just be seated anywhere. Ben, it's good to see you. I'm glad you could come.
Well, I wouldn't miss this for anything, Lloyd.
Now, we'll be starting in just a minute.
Good.
Ma?
Oh, hello, Ma.
Howdy, Ben.
How's Annabelle?
She got her throat wrapped in flannel. I'm going to stuff it down her mouth if she don't stop complaining. What do you make of this?
Well, it'd be kind of interesting to hear what this Mr. Whitney is going to have to say.
Oh, that makes two of us. First no cattle cars, now this.
Yeah, well, we better sit down.
I know Walsh don't run cattle. What's he doing in this?
Holds most of the mortgages, don't he?
Including mine.
All right, now. Everybody settle down. Please be seated. I know that you didn't come to hear me.
You're right, Lloyd.
So, without further ado, let me present to you Mr. Emmett J. Whitney, the president of the Whitney Packing Company of Chicago, Illinois.
Thank you, Mr. Walsh. I intended to be here last week, and I owe you an apology. I understand through our mutual friend, Mr. Walsh, has told me that I've given you all a hard time worrying about who has the option on the cattle cars from Ogden to Chicago. Well, you can stop worrying because I have them. I bought them in your interest. Now, as you know, the country, especially in the cities, is growing, and feeding the metropolitan area is big business. Now, you raise cattle, and that should be your sole concern, but it isn't. You have to pay the drover. You have to arrange for rail space to ship your cattle to the Chicago stockyards where meat packers like myself bid upon them. And you fully understand what that means.
I've always owned to mean free enterprise.
Yeah? May I ask your name, sir?
Cartwright.
That's a Ponderosa.
That's right.
Well, may I add a couple words to your term, free enterprise? Waste and risk. And I plan to do away with all that. Now, I will buy your cattle directly. Your responsibility ends the moment that your herd leaves your ranch. And I'll buy every steer, and it'll be cash on the barrel head.
Hold it down! Shut up! Hold it down! Now, I got something to ask this feller. All right, you showed us the glory road. Now let's get down and bite the bullet. How much are you aiming to pay?
Well, I was getting to that, ma'am. I'm offering $3 a head.
You mean 30. You mean 30, don't you?
No, I said, and I mean $3.
Mister, we hang cattle in this country. Now, hold on, boy. We're not going to have any violence because I'm going to arrest the first man that tries it.
Just whose side are you on, Roy?
That side right there. That's why you elected me, ain't it?
You'll never get any of my herd.
Well, then you keep them. But you better move them before 3 weeks. Or winter feed them. Because I have the only way of getting them to Chicago. Now, my price of $3 a head stands for 1 week. After that, it's cut to 2. You can take it or leave it.
2?
Mr. Whitney, I think you better get upstairs. These people get up. Mr. Whitney says that the meeting is all over. That's it, folks.
No, the bank more than $3 a head.
You're not going to sell them for $3 a head, Luther.
I may have to. It's all his fault. You brought him here, didn't you?
I just introduced him, Luther. I didn't know what he was up to.
What am I going to tell Mary? What can I say to the kids?
You tell them that their father's getting into a fight for his life, along with the rest of us.
Didn't think you'd still be up.
I must have dozed off. I wanted to wait up for you to find out how you made out with the telegrams. Get any answers?
Yeah, I heard from California. Arizona beef went that way.
Yeah, what about Santa Fe?
Too far anyway, they're full up.
So what do we do now?
Just have to wait around here, see if we get any answers from the other telegrams.
I just hate to sit around and wait.
You know, Joe, if we could just get the bigger ranchers to hold out, help the smaller ones, we might be able to make Whitney break.
Well, suppose I go into town tomorrow and see if I can't get the bigger ranchers together, have a meeting here.
Yeah? Yeah, that's an idea. All right, do that. But let's go to bed. I'm dog tired. Come on.
Howdy, Miss Berger.
Oh, howdy, Joe.
Just came by your place. I wondered if you could come out to our ranch tonight after supper.
What's up?
We're gonna have a meeting of all the bigger ranchers. Hey, you haven't seen Luther, have you?
Yeah, he just went down to the saloon a few minutes ago.
I'll go down and talk to him. We'll see you tonight, huh?
I'll be there.
Morning, Luther.
Sure.
Hey, Pa's having a meeting out at our place tonight. He'd like you to be there.
What would anybody want me for?
To help fight Whitney.
We've been living from hand to mouth ever since we first came here. But I thought it was going to end this year. Nah, leave me out of it, Joe.
Look, the only way to make it is to stick together. We'll all help. Why don't you come on out to our ranch and we'll pack up some supplies and bring them over to your place.
I already bought some supplies. Where'd you think I get the money for this? I sold out to Whitney an hour ago. Let's have another one.
Just what are you asking us to do, Ben?
I'd like us to make a pledge to each other not to sell.
Don't you think Whitney expects that?
Yes, he does.
Well, then what good is it? Now, he's lowering the price in 48 hours. That's about as long as I can hold out.
Now, if any of the smaller ranchers see a big rancher like you sell out, they'll stampede.
They already have, Ben. Joe told you about Luther. Ed Green sold out, and so's Mike Jasper.
Is $3 a head going to save you?
I just might be able to hang on till next year.
You just might. And what's to prevent Whitney, after he sold our cattle in Chicago, to come back here and buy up our mortgages with our own money?
Lloyd won't sell us out.
Well, he may not have any choice. He's stretched pretty thin himself.
Why do you think he's letting Whitney stomp all over him in his own bank?
All right, who's for holding out?
Ben, I'll go this far with you. You see him for us. And if you can get him to raise his offer, fine. If not, I'll do what I have to do. Not what I want to do, what I have to do. Is anybody with me?
You got business here, Mr. Cartwright?
Not with you. The man inside.
Not with that.
Come in. Oh, Mr. Cartwright, here before the prices drop. Let's see, Ponderosa. Here we are. Bill of sale made out for 3,600 head. Is that close enough?
I'm not here to sell anything.
Then why are you here?
Because the major ranchers have asked me to talk for them.
Look, I'll speak to them individually.
They want a fair price for their livestock, Mr. Whitney.
They've had their best price.
Then I think we'd better start talking sensibly.
Look, I've said all I'm going to say at the meeting.
But what you're doing is nothing short of robbery, don't you see that?
Without force, without a gun? Look, the people who signed these came in here voluntarily, just as you did.
I've known comancheros who have more of a conscience than you have.
Then why don't you sell them your cattle?
I'll sell mine in Chicago or not at all.
Yeah. Then we won't need this, because the price of Ponderosa beef just went to $1 a head. And you can tell your friends they got 48 hours.
Bartender, hurry up.
It's going to be a long 5 minutes, isn't it?
Man can work day and night.
Any messages come through for Ben Cartwright?
Nothing's come in since the ones I gave him yesterday. Buy you a drink?
Hey, darn you. I want another drink.
You've had enough.
That's my business. Do I get it or not?
Hey, Luther. Hey.
What?
Take it easy.
Oh, yeah. Have a drink. Sit down.
All right. Then we'll go home, all right? Bring me a beer, will you?
Right away. I want to go home. Got no home.
Miss is going to be wondering where you are.
Nah, my missus don't care. Why should she? I got nothing. No money. No self-respect. I'm a Judas. You hear me? No family. No friends.
You got plenty of friends. Come on, drink up.
You my friend?
I sure am. Come on, Les.
Oh. I don't want to go yet.
Sure you do. I'll ride part of the way with you, all right?
I can't get home without you, you know.
Oh, you can. I think you should.
If I can make it by myself.
Sure you can. I have to get my horse. You wait right here for me, all right?
Yeah.
You all right? You wait right here.
My friend. My friend. Whitney! Luther, stop!
All right, what happened here?
He tried to kill me.
Well, who shot him?
I did. He drew first.
Candy, did you see it?
Yeah. Luther drew first. He was too drunk to hit anything.
All right, you're next.
Hello, Steve. Just got back from Luther's funeral.
I'm where I have to be, Ben.
You'd have been proud of Luther's wife.
I sent my foreman over to help her. It's all I can do.
I'd better go in.
My horse is down the stable. I'll ride that far with you. All right, I may be back tomorrow kicking myself, but not today.
Thanks, Steve.
Look, maybe you're right. Maybe Whitney made a mistake. If your idea doesn't work, we're going to take an awful bath.
That's right. But we can't winter feed the cattle. We've gone through that. We either drive them and sell them or let the winter storms take them.
Yeah, but Pa, the fact of the matter is the ranch can still survive. We can still make it.
Yes. Yes, we could survive. But the Ponderosa is not just a ranch. It's our home. And a home is a place surrounded by friends and neighbors. And our neighbors just could not survive it. There's no way they can survive it. Now, if we take Mr. Whitney's oversight and turn it against him, if we take that chance, we're putting everything we ever worked for right on the line. If we're wrong.
If you're wrong, we walk away from here with nothing but the shirts on our back.
That's right. Are we agreed?
I don't think we have any choice, do we?
Promise I can keep the shirt?
Candy, ride over to Lloyd Walsh's house. Wake him up, tell him to get over to the bank as quickly as he can. Take this telegram to Mineral Wells. Have him send it to Chicago. I want the answer sent to Elko and held there for me.
Elko, all right, we'll do.
Now, I've marked the line of the trail drive we'll take.
Must have gone in the back room. Take a look, will you?
Everything I own. Mining stocks, timber, the mill, the deeds to the Ponderosa, the cattle herd, everything.
What do you want, Ben?
$100,000. Cash, sight drafts, anything that you can scrape together in a hurry.
Ben, my cash reserve is at rock bottom. I couldn't lend you a nickel.
On collateral like that?
Well, I know, Ben, it's more collateral than I normally ask.
That's right.
But these are not normal times, Ben. This town is very scared right now. Money's very tight. Whitney and the mine owners are the only people in town who've got any cash. And Whitney keeps his in a strong box in my safe. But it's not on deposit, Ben. Oh, most of the money I've got on deposit belongs to the mine owners. And one big withdrawal would ruin me.
21-day loan, that's all I'm asking. 21 days.
And just one of those mines come to me with a need for extra money, and I wouldn't have, and I'd have to close, Ben. Why, even if I sold you out to pay off, I'd never have another bank.
How long do you think you're going to keep this bank after Whitney's finished grabbing everything off around here? Now, I'm asking you for the people who helped you build this bank.
What do you want the money for, Ben?
Fight Whitney.
I know that, but how?
Lloyd, I'd prefer you not to know. Then you wouldn't have to lie about it.
I'd like to help you, but...
21 days. 21 days, and then you can sell me out.
I've backed you before, but this time could prove a disaster.
Well, let me tell you something, Lloyd. If you don't back me, it will prove a disaster. For everybody, including you.
All right. I'll have to use sight drafts mostly.
Fine.
Then I'll fill out your loan papers.
I'll wait.
All right.
Well, what do you want? Ben Cartwright's at the bank, and so's Walsh.
Shoveling money into a pair of saddlebags. Looks like they're planning to light out.
Well, if Walsh is going to rob his own bank, he wouldn't have Cartwright helping him.
Well, they're up to something. Cartwright's horse is carrying a bedroll.
Traveling, huh? Cartwright's gone to Ogden.
I thought you had all the cattle cars locked up.
I have. But Cartwright doesn't believe it, so you follow him. But be careful. You let him get a couple of days from here, and then bring back the saddlebags.
What do I do about Cartwright?
Use your own judgment. But after you use it, make sure you bury him.
What about Walsh?
We're gonna start a run on his bank. You get out and spread the word the bank is broke.
Hurry it up, Lloyd.
Well, I've got to fill out this note first.
Well, here. Let me sign it, then you can fill it out after I've gone.
I've been trusted before, but never this much.
Now you are.
Good luck, Ben.
To all of us.
You here?
Well, same thing as you. I just want to see if the bank was going to open.
Neighbor got me out of bed last night to tell me it wouldn't. I don't believe it, but I thought I'd come and see for myself. Walsh is inside. Been there for about an hour. So's Whitney and one of his gunmen.
This neighbor, did he say why he thought it wouldn't open?
No, I heard some people talking about it and a silver dollar.
The way I heard it, Ben Cartwright's mixed up in it some way. It doesn't make any sense, but that's what I heard.
Well, this crowd is getting bigger and uglier all the time.
Stay here, huh? Yeah, it looks like you're going to have a very busy day, Mr. Walsh. You'll end up being guest of honor to Tar and Feather. And those two mine owners out there, they're not going to wait for payday. They'll want their cash now.
That's your doing.
Oh, that's an unfriendly attitude, Mr. Walsh. Although I will admit that several people asked me what I thought of your bank, and I told them the truth. I told them I didn't have my money on deposit in your bank.
You're just trying to ruin me, aren't you?
Oh, that's very, very unfriendly. 9 minutes, and then you're going to have to open up that door. All those people out there, they have money on deposit in your bank, and they're all going to want to withdraw that money. And you have to have it to give to them.
If Walsh doesn't open on time, they're going to take that door right off the hinges.
Might be a good idea to get the sheriff.
Oh, on the way, here he comes.
Now, wait a minute. I'd like to have your attention, please. We've got 8 minutes to go. Now, if Lloyd Walsh doesn't open up by then, I'll find out the reason why. Now, is that fair enough? Yeah. Thank you very much.
Sheriff's out there.
Sheriff might save you that tar and feather overcoat by putting you in jail. And people just don't understand that a bank has most of its money out on loan, drawing interest. All they care about is getting their money when they want it.
6 minutes.
And when a bank goes broke, it stays that way. People just never trust it again.
What you want?
Now, I thought you'd get around to that. I'll help you, Mr. Walsh. I'll give you all the money you need in return for one of the notes you hold.
I couldn't do that.
It's only one note. A cattle mortgage to the Ponderosa herd.
No.
Why not? It's a perfectly legal transaction. You own the paper. You can sell it to anybody you choose. We're not going to hurt Mr. Cartwright. Why, he'll be back to pay off that loan before it's due. That was the agreement, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
4 minutes.
You win.
afraid that's it. Would you like to play another game?
Yeah. I get the blackjack there.
Yeah, you set him up. I'll get it. Steve?
Joe, no more stalling. Where'd your paw go?
Steve, I'm sorry, we can't tell you.
Why not? If we're gonna hold out, we've got a right to know.
Well, we agree. So would Paul, Steve, but the problem is we promised him we wouldn't tell nobody.
When's he due back?
2 days.
I could have gotten $3 a head for my steers. Now I've got to take $1 or hold out and maybe get nothing. And do it for a man who doesn't want me to know where he went or why? That's asking a lot.
I know it's asking a lot, but it's only 2 more days. You can hold out that long, can't you?
I can. But if it turns out I've got to sit by this winter and watch my cattle die, I'm going to be sorry I ever met Ben Cartwright, let alone trusted him.
More money than you've seen in your life, isn't it?
Ponderosa territory, Mr. Whitney, you ain't welcome.
Yeah, I just came to see my cattle.
You don't own no cattle here either.
No? I bought your father's note, the cattle mortgage to the Ponderosa.
You got a piece of paper and that's all. That note's not due for 2 more weeks.
In the meantime, why don't you two just ride out of here?
Anybody gonna make us go?
If that's the way you want it.
Put it away. You'll let them work for us. Good day, gentlemen.
Only one gunman. Wonder where the other one is.
Probably left him in town in case somebody else decided to sell.
Only 2 more days to wait. I never knew it'd be that long.
Well, we've got them, except for a mall bricker and a Steve Rance and a couple other small fries that don't really matter. Because this time tomorrow, we'll have them all.
Well, now, maybe you will. There was 3 of them outside that were ready to come in. House and Joe Cartwright showed up and took them down the street to the saloon.
Well, that might delay us some, but the end result will be the same.
Well, maybe. But I'm sweating some. And I'm also wondering what happened to Spaniard.
He'll be here.
Well, you trust him more than I do. I'll be glad when they move the herds out, because people around here are getting edgy.
And so am I.
Why don't you get outside and guard the door?
I have thought about it. I don't care what anybody else does. I've waited as long as I can. I'm selling today.
Look, all we're asking you to do is wait a few days until my pa gets back. Well, it's not going to make any difference. Whitney's going to buy the cattle. He's certainly not going to pay you less than $1 a head.
I didn't think he'd pay less than $3.
Well, neither did we. But $1 a head's got to be rock bottom.
Your pa was due back yesterday.
Something delayed him, but he'll be here.
Tomorrow? Or maybe the day after? Or the day after that?
Don't look at me. If Steve sells, Whitney'll have it all just about hog-tied and branded. If I was the last holdout, when I did go to sell, he could laugh in my face.
We don't like it. Sometimes every man has to eat crow.
Well, might as well get it over.
We did our best. Hey, here's Pa. Good to see you. Had us pretty worried.
Just in time.
Spaniard delayed me a couple of days. He got himself hurt.
We didn't think you were going to make it, Ben. We were just heading inside to sell to Whitney.
Let me see him first, will you?
Sure, if that's what you want.
You want me to what?
I'll say it again. Sell back the cattle to the rightful owners and give up your rail options.
You must be sun happy. I got you tied up with the rest.
All right. I made you an honest offer. I'll make you another one. Half the price you paid. And I advise you to take it.
What are these?
Something you forgot to buy. There's a bills of sale for every bale of hay and alfalfa for the 80 miles of cattle trail between Lovelock and Winnemucca. There isn't enough public graze along that trail to feed 10 head, let alone 10,000. Without that feed, you couldn't get one steer through to Ogden alive.
Yeah. Look, we're both businessmen. We ought to be able to work out a deal where...
You sell now. Or get your cattle herds off our rangelands and start trying to buy feed.
Full price. You pay me...
Half. The rest goes to Luther's widow.
Oh, what's he to you?
Something else you can't buy. A friend. You just sign over those options for the cattle cars or that price is going to drop again.
Do I sell or watch my cattle starve?
Either one, Ma. We're moving them. Mr. Whitney's selling everybody's cattle back at half price.
I got just enough cash to buy drinks for everybody, so don't nobody go home thirsty.
I'll be right in. Hey, Ben, when do the people get their cattle back?
As soon as they get the bill of sales into Mr. Whitney, it's all arranged.
Hell, I underestimated you, Mr. Cartwright. Financially, you've given me a big surprise, but if we
can... I have another one for you. Read that, Roy.
There's a warrant for the arrest of Emmett J. Whitney and Oliver Stark.
On what charges?
Charge of conspiracy to commit murder. It also states that Anthony Spanier confessed that his employer said Emmett J. Whitney sent him to deliberately murder Ben Cartwright. Oliver Stark was present and also implicated. Signed by the sheriff of White Pine County. So if you gentlemen will come along with me over to the jail, I think I can find a couple of nice cells for you.
Oh, Ben. Thank you.
Well, we got it settled anyway, Mom. I guess we'd better get home and get some rest. We got a cattle drive to start, eh, fellas?
See you in the morning.
Hold on there, now, Mom. You make sure you bring the fixings for those good hot biscuits of yours. Too far downstream, they'll hit the river below the ford.
There's rabbits down there.
They get into that white water, we'll lose every other one of them.
I'll turn them.
Horse! Upstream! Right.